Let's get to these Big Ten win totals per team, brought to you by BetOnline.ag, the newest sponsor of the greatest sports show that humanity has ever produced.
Show me.
We have the graphic.
Let's get graphic.
These are the win totals from BetOnline. So the Buckeyes are at 10.5 wins over under, and Oregon's at 10.5 wins. So those are the only ones that are in double digits. And then 4 of the teams in the Big Ten are in the top 10 in terms of toughest schedule for the 2024 season. So that's USC, which is now going to be in the Big Ten, Northwestern, Purdue, and Washington's coming in at number 8. So do you guys have any automatic overs or unders that you like?
So I look at Ohio State, who right now I'm leaning toward picking possibly winning the national championship. So it's 10.5 wins.
Yep.
So this is regular season, so they get 1 loss. Can we go over their schedule?
I got it right now.
Really quick.
All right, you got Akron week 1.
Dub.
Western Michigan at home week 2.
Dub.
Marshall at home week 3.
We are losing.
You go to Michigan State week 4.
Win.
Iowa at home.
Win.
You go to Oregon.
Loss.
All right, you got Nebraska at home.
Win.
You go to Penn State.
Win.
You got Purdue at home.
Win.
You're at the Fighting Humpers at Northwestern.
Are the lights on or off?
They're definitely going to be on.
Win.
All right, then you have Indiana at home.
Win.
Then you have the reigning national champions, Michigan, at home.
Win. I like the over.
I do too. I got Buckeyes.
I like the over. You can lose to either Penn State or Oregon, right?
Well, I was thinking about it as Michigan or Oregon.
You got to beat Michigan.
You got to. So I like the Buckeyes over 10.5.
I like the over there. I know Michigan is 9.5.
9.5.
What is their schedule? I know they play Texas at home,
right
obviously. So that's when I like the over to Ohio State. It smells like 11-1 and a 2.
Michigan.
Penn State and Michigan are both the next tier down at 9.5.
Yeah, so this is Michigan right here. You have Fresno week 1 at home.
Win.
Texas at home week 2.
Loss.
You got Arkansas State at home week 3.
Win.
USC at home week 4.
Win.
Minnesota at home week 5.
Win.
You go to Washington.
Win.
Yeah, you go to Illinois.
Win.
Michigan State at home.
Win.
Oregon at home.
Loss.
At Indiana.
Win.
Northwestern at home.
Win.
Then you go to Ohio State.
Loss. 9-3. What do you think?
Was that which one was that?
Michigan.
That was Michigan. Look, 9-3 would be a...
That would not be a bad year coming up after what
You're in the playoff.
Coming in.
You're in the playoff.
Are you in the playoff? See, this is the most fascinating conversation of the whole thing to me.
9-3.
Right? Is not who is getting in at 9-3. That's why the 7 at larges, if they go 5 plus 7, a 9-3 team's getting in.
Yeah.
Like it may be like I go back to this past year's LSU team. Would they get in with the Heisman winner? Right? Or that's the part of this that I find fascinating. So give me the over on Ohio State. The Michigan one I may not.
I'm staying away from that one.
I would probably stay away from that. You said Penn State's at 9.5?
Penn State's at
You want
9.5.
that?
too.
Yeah, let's get that.
Okay. Penn State is... All right, week 1. You go to West Virginia. That's going to be a sneaky game, buddy.
Damn. That one, Neil and them are a little hot coming off last year. I like Garrett Green, quarterback. I don't know. Let's go to the next one.
You got Bowling Green. The Scotty Lefties coming to the crib.
Win.
You have Kent State at home.
Win.
Illinois at home.
Win.
UCLA at home.
Win.
At USC.
Win.
At Wisconsin.
Damn. I don't know. Those are two that I'm Nelson on right now.
Hey, it's February. We'll figure it
I need an answer now.
You got Ohio State at home.
I don't trust they're going to beat Ohio State. Well, I mean, I got to see it with the new OC if Aller can actually do it. So there's 3 that I'm worried about. Go ahead, the next
Then
one.
you got Washington at home.
It's a win.
At Purdue.
Win.
At Minnesota.
Win.
And Maryland at home.
Dude, I'm not touching Penn State. Not even getting close.
How about
Not
this
even
one?
getting-
I want to read off USC real quick because USC is at 7.5.
Yeah.
All right. Open with LSU. That one's in Vegas. Then they got Utah State, Michigan on the road, Wisconsin at home. They go to Minnesota. They have Penn State at home, Maryland on the road, Rutgers at home. They go to Washington. They get Nebraska at home. They got UCLA in the Rose Bowl, and then they finish with Notre Dame at home.
Is there 8 in there?
I've got it at 8 right now, but it's just so close. I mean, that's a tough schedule.
I just don't, man. I don't trust this cat.
You open with LSU, you end with Notre Dame, and then you play the new Big Ten schedule in between that?
That may be a one that man, this one smells funny. Northwestern is 5.5, right?
Yep. Do you have theirs up? I
Yep.
have it if you want it.
I can get it right now. It is.
That's Washington.
All right. Northwestern, 5.5. Week 1, you got Duke at home.
Dub.
All right, you go to Washington.
Loss.
All right, Indiana at home.
Win.
At Maryland.
Loss.
Wisconsin at home. Under.
Under.
At Iowa.
Under.
Under. At Purdue.
Win.
Ohio State at home.
Loss.
You go to the Big House.
Loss.
And you have Illinois at home. Did we ever go over Oregon's?
No, we haven't gone over Oregon's yet, but I'm trying to think if there's 6 in there. They did such a good job this past year. I don't think they're going to sneak up on anybody. I need to see who's at quarterback because I think Ben Bryant's gone, the guy who transferred from Cincinnati. I don't know. Tell me Oregon's.
All right. Well, what's Oregon's over under 10.5?
10.5.
10.5 for Oregon. Week 1, you're going to go fight the Rainbow Warriors in Hawaii.
Win.
All right. Yeah. Idaho at home.
Win.
Boise at home.
Win.
Go to Oregon State.
Win.
To UCLA.
Win.
Michigan State at home.
Win.
Ohio State at home.
Win.
You gave Ohio State a win, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I said Ohio State
a
would
loss?
lose either
Okay.
Oregon or I
Penn
gave them
State.
one in between Oregon and Penn State.
Then you go to Purdue.
Win.
Illinois at home.
Win.
You go to the Big House.
Wait. Okay. So you get Ohio State at home.
You go
You get
to
on the
Michigan.
road. 10.5. Gun to my head, I'm going over because I got.
Well, Maryland. You got Maryland at home. You go to Wisconsin. Then you end the year with Washington at home.
I would lean over for Oregon, and I don't mean that in a weird way.
Man, how about Purdue all the way down at 4.5?
All
right, let's go over there.
Half.
And Wisconsin 6.5.
Let's see. The Wisconsin was interesting to me.
All right, I got Purdue pulled up. All right, I think you have Indiana State week 1.
Sycamores.
All right, then you play Notre Dame at home week 2. That's a loss.
That's a loss.
You got Nebraska at home.
See, these are the ones that
Are just the worst to bet ever.
like I.
You don't know.
Next one.
Let's go. Then you go to Wisconsin.
Loss.
Go to Illinois.
Loss.
Oregon at home.
Loss.
Northwestern at home.
Win.
At Ohio State.
Loss.
Penn State at home.
Loss.
At Michigan State.
Loss.
At Indiana.
Win.
So that gives you
That's 4. I think that's 4.
4.
I don't trust it. We want to know what you think. Give me your guaranteed over or a guaranteed under in the chat. What's up, YouTube? Hit the subscribe button or else. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I know what you're doing. Sitting at your laptop, working, quote unquote. Hit that like button too.